here I am then at the motorway surfaces on the M27. I'm freezing, freezing and shivering. My teeth were chattering all the way. And what didn't help things was I got lost. I ended up somewhere, I don't know how that happened, I really don't. I thought I was following the signs. So when I exited the motorway, pulled over and looked at the map, I thought to myself, why don't I just put the directions, you know what I mean. I'm too cold, I need breakfast. So I'm having breakfast now, warming up. I looked at the map and just to find out where I went. It's a place called Horndean, which is nowhere near here. And if you look at the map, you'll see that it's on this blue, it's got M in brackets, blue background. And I think that's how I went wrong. It's because further back I saw on the signpost M in brackets, no number, just N. And I thought, well, that's probably how you get in a motorway then. So I followed that sign. And I'm looking at it on Google Maps, there's no number, just N. If anyone knows what's going on, let me know. So that was a good breakfast. I'm now nice and warm. I'm now heading the rest of the way over to Lymington for the ferry, and I'm going to be going through the New Forest on the way. I'm going to be showing you some of the nice scenery on the way. This time I'll be using the maps. I didn't think I needed to, but I think I should, so that I do get there today. If you have seen my previous videos of my trip to the Isle of Wight for a few days back in August, you might remember I had to cut the trip short and come home earlier than expected. This was for personal reasons, and also I was exhausted. There was one place on the island that I really wished I had been able to get to. That was the Reptilarium at Fort Victoria in Yarmouth. Ever since I came back from that trip, I had been meaning to somehow go back there to see that place. I came up with a low-cost solution and planned it as a day trip. Instead of riding to the Portsmouth ferry, I would ride to the other White Link ferry, which is in Lymington. It's much further away on the motorway, but the main reason I wanted to go to that one is the ferry there goes straight to Yarmouth. When I found out that I could walk to Fort Victoria from the ferry in Yarmouth, I decided to leave the bike parked at Lymington and just go on the ferry as a foot passenger, which was half the cost. So that was the easiest part of the journey, I think. It was fairly easy to find this place, and I know I had the maps on, but without the maps it was fairly easy as well signed. just bought my ticket now. Because I would rather not pre-book it, because then I'd be worried about getting on time and I would have missed it this morning, see. So I think it's better just to have a nicer ride and be more relaxed on the ride. And it came to 16.20, which is still better than swimming across. My first stop was Yarmouth Castle. It is owned by English Heritage. It's an artillery fort built by Henry VIII in 1547 to protect Yarmouth Harbour from the threat of attack from the French. It was initially equipped with 15 guns and a garrison of 20 men.
It's those on that, the 35. Yeah.
So they're not floors,
Yeah.
they are actual rutile crystals running through.
Yeah.
They are beautiful.
They are. Only sometimes I lose them if I've got a back thing like that.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. And I'm looking at these over the ocean.
Hi guys, well that was a quick visit of Yarmouth. It was only supposed to be a quick visit anyway. Hope you enjoyed. Couldn't spend too long there because the main reason I came here today was to visit Fort Victoria, which is way up there. To make the trip a bit cheaper, I decided to walk from the ferry area at Yarmouth over to Fort Victoria, which is 0.9 miles. Now Google tells me that it takes 27 minutes to walk, but I very much doubt that I would be that quick. For anyone who's seen my other videos, you'll know I'm not that fit. So it's going to take longer for me, I think. Isn't this lovely? Look at this view. Can you see? Yeah, so I'm not too far from the bridge over the River Yar, and already I'm wondering if I've made the right choice. I've got my walking shoes on though, and I've got my water. I've got my sausage rolls in my lunchbox, just in case. Just in case I collapse on the side of the road again, like last time. But as you might have noticed, this is a lot flatter, this part of the island. I can't see that I have to climb much, so that's a good thing. So far, so good. I hope this is the right way. I know what the sign just said, it's just, I wasn't expecting it to look like this. So I might just check the map just to make sure. What do you think? Do you think this is the right way to go? Well, that turned out to be a pleasant surprise. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest, because when you plan your route on Google, it doesn't tell you about these routes that are off the road. So this has shaved about 10 minutes off my walking time each way, and for that I am grateful. Yes, I'm already out of breath, I know, yeah. Do you know what the best thing is, though, about this path that I'm on? If you look at the ground, very little chance of cyclists. That's the second hat I've seen on the ground today. The other hat was on the ground where the motorcycle parking was. So if you've recently lost your hat, if it blew off, it's probably in Yarmouth, or else it's in Lymington, or somewhere in between. I keep looking behind my shoulder. I keep getting a feeling that there's someone, about to brush past me or something, but there's no one there. And I think it's because I'm so used to cyclists, going ding ding, or sometimes they don't even go ding ding, get out of my way, they just brush past you. Or maybe there's something about these woodlands. I just get this feeling. I keep looking over my shoulder. But I'm safe. This is a cyclist free zone, right? Right guys? think everything in the month of October feels a bit spooky actually. I'm actually already there, which is, I got here a lot sooner than I thought I would, so I'm very pleased because I was delayed this morning, as you know, after getting lost. There is Fort Victoria, finally there. Right, so let's see what's here then. I'm going to start at the end, walk around in order. So the first place is called the Imaginarium. I don't know what it is. It could be an events place or an exhibition of some sort, but it's closed right now. And then you've got the steps up to the top of the fort. Let's do that later. Toilets, and the first thing that's open is this Rangers.
Wow. Didn't know there were onions.
The next stop is Cafe Verdi. I might go there later. Might not need it actually, because the walk wasn't that bad. The next stop is a museum and gift shop. you're probably wondering what the hell's going on. So am I. I did not know all this was here. And I don't know what it is. What the... There's a slight smell of incense here, which is lovely. It's a very, I suppose, a mystical... Oh, there it is, there's the incense. I thought I smelled it. Yeah. What is... This place is so strange.
Took one last opportunity to ensure all of his men had been evacuated to safety. Once the men were removed, the St. Paul turned to return to Southampton.
Right, I'm a bit traumatized after seeing all that. So what's the next stop here? It's called, well, actually there's a HMS Gladiator exhibition. I don't think I've got enough time today. Maybe another time. The next stop is the corner room, whatever that is. Let's have a look. Okay, I had a quick look inside, and what it is a function room that you hire out, and I couldn't go in because there was someone giving a lecture there. So that's what that is. I was wondering why it wasn't on Google Maps. It's because it's a function room, it's not really for tourists. Here's a planetarium here. It's starting to rain at the moment, and that's good timing because we're about to go inside the Reptilarium and Terrapin Sanctuary. It's closed. It looks like it's closed. There's no sign up though to say why. There's no sign saying sorry, closed today or back in 5 minutes, so I don't know what's going on there. So I tried phoning them using the phone number on Google Maps. Tried twice, no answer. So the only thing left here, I don't know if you can hear me with the wind, is to climb up on top of the fort. I'm just trying to see if there's a short way around. go all the way back to the other side to climb up those steps. I'll walk past the reptile place again on the way back just to see if it's open or not. I just find it very strange. There's no sign in the window saying why or for how long. Right, apologies if this is crooked. I don't know why it's crooked. I can't straighten it. I went into the ranger's office and I thought, by any chance, do you know why this place is closed today? And she said to ask the gift shop, because she says they run both places. So fingers crossed. Right, I got some good news. The man said, yeah, he runs both places and he let me in to the Reptilarium, and I've got the place to myself at the moment. He's had to go back to look after the gift shop. It's usually his other half that looks after this, but she's not well today, and he said he forgot to put the sign up. So that's a relief, big relief. What else? Oh yeah, I've figured out why my thing was crooked earlier, because the magnet wasn't on dead center. I should have put the magnet on the circle over the circle, dead center. So that's why it was crooked. Right, let's have a look around. The first one is a leopard gecko, but I can't actually find him. Where would he be? There's his food, but he's not hungry. He's hiding. Next one is, it's called crevice spiny lizard, I think. Coming from Mexico. Oh, look at that beauty. He's got a lovely little house here, hasn't he? Right, what's in here? The dwarf sun gazer. Where's this one? I'm having a hard time finding him. He looks like this. Can't find him, but as he's a dwarf, I'm probably hiding in a little crack somewhere. He's got a little bit of water there. Isn't that cute? A little bit of water. 24 degrees. Where is he? His tail, I don't know if you can see it with the reflection on the glass, but there's his tail. I've tried every angle possible, but I can't find the rest of him. He's hiding behind, I think he's very shy. He's hiding behind that log thing. So at least we saw his tail anyway. This one is called Yemen Chameleon, and he looks like that. But they've put green leaves in here, so he's going to be hard to find. Well, good luck to me finding a chameleon in all this. I think I see him. Can you see something? Oh my God. He was right, his face was right in front of me. I saw his hand when I said I think I can see him. I saw his hand, and then all of a sudden I see his face. Hello. Just going to give a smile for the camera. He's got like dry skin on his face, so I think he might be shedding his skin. He's just sat there, not moving. Very well camouflaged. Oh, he's moving now. Why is that? What's he doing? And the side you can see is the dry skin side. The other side looks normal. Next one is blue tongue skink, and he's very easy to find. He's right there. Next you got a frilled dragon. And he is up here. Looking very majestic. Are you going to show us your frills? He can't be bothered. Nah, not today. Come back another day, he says. If you don't like creepy crawlies, look away now, because this what's it called again then? But this one is full of locusts. Locusts everywhere. Oh, he fell. We've got another shy guy here, the Moroccan Euromastics, and this is all you can see of him. Can you see his tail? This is another shy guy here, a gopher snake. I wonder if that's because he eats gophers. Not sure. And this is all you can see of him. I don't know if you can see, he's inside the log. Oh, and you can just see the edge of him there. Because there's a wall here. So I can't show you any more than that. He's hiding there. Trying to find the golden gecko in here. In the jungle. He's hiding well in here. I'm looking at the side of the cage. I forget the word, sorry. And I saw this leaf shaking. The leaf was shaking, so he's very close to that leaf. I'll try again to look for him. I found him, sort of. I don't know if you can see him at all. Right, you'd have to look through this ferry. Now, for perspective, this is the vivarium. The word came to me. It's, oh, God. Did you hear that? A big splash? I wonder what's in there. Anyway, the word is a vivarium, isn't it? This is the side. You're looking between that edge and this log. There's a narrow crack. I'm going to try and show you. So what you see is the curve of his tail. Great. He's hiding well. He's got a there's something splashed again back there. He's got a lovely little house, hasn't he? Right, let's go and see what's making all the splashing noises. Or was it you down there? Hello. You better not come up and grab this camera and bite it, bring it down into the water. I'm holding onto it very tightly. Wow. Turtle sanctuary. What was it called again? Golden gecko. The elusive golden gecko. Remember he had his tail in the air a minute ago, now he's got his head up. I'm pretty sure that's his head. Look at him. There's his eye, you see? bottom there. I would not have found him, only that I saw the leaf moving. There he is. Sorry, this is another one. This is called the, I can't pronounce it, very large chameleon gecko, and he's tiny. And I was just looking along the walls, because I know they're like walls now. So look at him, there he is. There, he's hiding up there, thinking I'm not going to look up there. This is his enclosure. So I did well to find him. And right next door to him is checkered gator snake. Right, have to look for that now. Found you. I was expecting a huge snake, but this one's really small. There he is. Try and find his face. I can see the rest of him. This is tail. His face. He's staying very still. I think he's hoping we haven't seen him. There, we've seen him. There he is. If you can't find an iguana in here, then you need to go to Specsavers. Isn't he cute? I'll try to get the glare out of the way. There. Isn't he cute? Looking at my phone stabilizer, he's thinking that's a nice piece of kit. Look at his eyes looking at it. And maybe his eyes are looking at the food. Oh, he looked at me when I said food. Madagascan giant day gecko. So we've got more chance of finding this gecko because he's a giant. They like to cling to walls. The yellow rat snake. I wonder if it eats rats. So I should be able to find a yellow snake. I found this. That's his skin. So where is he? And then I looked up here. He's not actually very yellow, is he? Oh, he's a bit yellow underneath. Not like in the picture though. It might be that because he's shedding, maybe he loses colour while that's happening. This one is called the Japanese rat snake. And he's long. They can grow up to 180 centimetres. Where's he going? Where are you off to? Trying to make it hard for me to capture you, aren't you? Here. He's looking for something. He's looking for rats, maybe. It's just occurred to me. I'm standing next to this plant, and as you can see, there has been a snake here out in the open. Or maybe I'm hoping that when they were cleaning out the cage, I'm hoping they were just like tossing it aside and saying, I'll get rid of it later, and forgot. Either that or we got a snake on the loose. Where are you now? He's very active. I'm not sure if he's trying to find a way out or not. I haven't been here long enough watching him to know his behaviour patterns. He's on a mission anyway. He's not interested in me. They can see body heat, can't they? He's not that interested in me. He might be looking for water or something. Does anyone understand snakes, by the way? If you're watching this video, maybe you can leave a comment to say what you think he's up to, he or she. Do you understand this behaviour? Because the other reptiles in this house are very relaxed and laid back. Right, no sooner had I pronounced the name plumed basilisk, I think, basilisk, he was right there. He found me, not the other way around. Let's have a look at you. Oh, I remember seeing you on the Google Maps photos. You were one of the ones that wanted the photo opportunity, weren't you? You're not shy at all. He wants to be on film. Look at him. He's a natural star. Look at that. One of the island's dinosaurs. He's loving it. He's loving his attention. Look at that. That's where he lives. That's his house. Taiwanese beauty snake, it's called. Let me straighten up. And there he is. No, he or she, but I'll just say he. Look at that. Beauty snake, it's called, and that's why. That is beautiful. This one's called painted wood turtle. I can see why it's called wood turtle. Not sure why it's called painted, but that's what they look like. This is called the Death's Head cockroach. It's in a dark room. That's why it looks funny. Death's Head cockroach. It's hard to see actually. There. They are huge, by the way. They're almost the length of your hand, these things. I'm in this dark room where there's bugs and things I can't actually find in the dark. I'll try and find other things. Giant African land snails, and if you know what they're like, they are pretty big. I'll try and show you my hand next. That's next to the glass, and they're inside the glass, so they're pretty big. Called the Macleese Spectre. It looks like a type of praying mantis, but I'm not sure. Walking stick. Giant prickly stick insect. Okay. Yeah, this is the gargoyle gecko, except I can't show you because I can't find him. If I can't find a gecko in the daylight, how am I supposed to find him at night time? Now these guys are easy to find, crested geckos. They're right up there. I don't know why it's dark. Maybe they only come out at night time. There's another one there. Can't focus it. There he is. Hello. Another gargoyle gecko, just like a few minutes ago, except this time it's really easy to find him, but not very easy to capture in the dark. Right, this is a tarantula. You can't see it, unfortunately, on the video, but I did use the phone torch, and his hairy legs are in there. I don't really want to see the rest of him. It would give me nightmares. I only used the torch on the phone because this sign said it was okay to. Then I thought, why not take a flash photo of it? If you look closely, you can see its legs. That was really good. So yeah, luckily I thought about asking the ranger who told me to go to the museum and gift shop, because it's the same people that run this place, because I really thought that it was Sod's Law, and I thought that I've come all this way for the one thing, the one main thing I wanted to see, and it would be closed, and it was starting to rain, so I just thought that was the way it was. So pleased, just so pleased I got in there finally. So now my 2023 Isle of Wight plan is now complete. My feet hurt. I know it wasn't much walking, but it was on stones, and I'm not used to being on my feet. I think I spent about an hour in there, and I've yet to walk back on the stones to the ferry, but at least then I can rest my feet. It was time to walk back along the coast to the ferry before it got too late. Well, I'm back in Lymington now, so ready to head back to the services for a stop and then go back home. Should get home before 9 tonight. Thank you for watching, thanks for coming with me on the final leg of my Isle of Wight tour for this year. I don't know when I'll be back again, who knows, but at least for this year it's all complete now.